Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 2 on the 4-bedroom house that we are putting up for our lovely client. This is Project Dangee. Okay, Project Dangee comes your way from the Great City Phase 3. This is a 4-bedroom house designed by Jonathan Tete. Jonathan Tete is our fine architect and has been able to put up with this beautiful 3D representation of a 4-bedroom house. Okay, should anybody need any services with regards to architect, design, surveyor, permit, if you need a land, please contact Jonathan for that purpose. All right, so this is the beautiful 3D indicating this is the back patio. We have the roof terrace with the pergola, okay, with the trim at the top, which is what we call the coping. Okay, and yeah, pretty much that's it. Very simple, unique design, and I can wait to share this beautiful journey with you. So if you're ready, let's go into the video and see what we have left. Previously in episode 1, you saw the profiling and the digging of the trenches. Today we're going to continue with digging of the trenches and then proceed to blinding, and then from blinding we're going to do our pillar settings, which will bring us to the end of this video, and hopefully in episode 3 you're going to see the trench casting and that of the footing block work. There's a lot more to do because this project is a non-stop project. Okay, just like we did for Madam Lisa, it's a complete project up to finishing. We don't have much time. Okay, we are on a schedule and I'm here to share all the journey with you. On your screen is my cousin, Jonathan Amoa. Jonathan Amoa is specialized and has a degree in geophysics. He is a borehole driller. Okay, should you need someone to do your borehole drilling, please do not hesitate to contact Jonathan Amoa. He will do your borehole drilling, water treatment, reverse osmosis, sales of pumps. Okay, if you already have a borehole and probably you have issues with your pump, you contact Jonathan Amoa and he will assist you. If you want to do water treatment, you want to treat your water so you can drink it, you contact Jonathan Amoa for that purposes and he will assist you. Okay, that is our goal. So my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions. My main focal point here is to help you build your dream house. Okay, so I'll first prepare the estimate. When you have your drawing, you'll send your drawing to me. I'll prepare the estimate at a fee, usually $100 and sometimes $120, depending on the size and capacity of the design. And once I'm done, okay, I will share the estimate with you with a payment plan. With that payment plan, you'll be able to make payment and we will go and build the house for you. Okay, so that is basically what we do. So digging of the trenches is taking place. Okay, and hopefully digging of the trench usually takes 3, 4, 1 week, 2 weeks, depending on how hard or soft the land is. If the land is kind of a medium land, it can take you just about a week to get done. But if it has rocks and it's very hard, it might take almost about 2 weeks to get done. You understand? And also it depends on the size of the project. Okay, if the project is within a 50 by 60 feet or a 50 by maybe 65 or 70 feet, yes, so within 2 weeks we should be done. Here we have what we call the blinding. So blinding is very, very important. That once we finish the foundation digging, you dig the columns, and right after the columns you do what we call the blinding. Blinding is a process where a little bit amount of concrete is poured within the column bases to receive the mat. You understand? So the mat is going to sit here. Why don't we put the mat on the bare ground? No. When you put the rod on the bare soil, corrosion will take place. And because the iron rods are the building structures, okay, of all buildings, you don't want to affect the iron rod. So we put the mat on the blinding. to give it that level equilibrium, and then the columns will come and sit on it. Okay, so once the column comes to sit on it, it becomes more linear. There's no deviation from the grid line. And in so doing, we have to place our DPMs everywhere. Our DPMs have been placed in there to receive the concrete. The thickness of the concrete is 50 mm. When I say 50 mm, I mean 50 millimeter. That is the thickness of the concrete cast, what we call the blinding. Okay, yes. So the mat will come and sit on top, and then the column come and sit on it. And then right after that, we'll do what we call the pillar settings. So today you're seeing the blinding. The next, you're going to see what we call the pillar settings. Right after the pillar settings, we're going to do what we call the foundation concrete casting. Okay, and right after that, we're going to move on to the footings block work. So I believe this channel has educated you, opened your eyes, taught you so many things, and we continue to broaden the horizon of anybody who is ready to learn. You understand? That is my goal. I show you the way so that you can execute. Okay, not all masons have that IQ level to do what is right. So get the good mason to do the job for you. If not, whatever you're trying to squeeze money for, you will end up paying double. You understand? You will end up paying more for it. So for me, I suggest get the right people, let them do the job for you, so you don't end up losing your money. You understand? You don't end up losing your money. It is very crucial that you don't compromise on quality. People tend to compromise on quality for so many reasons I don't know. Okay, quality is paramount, and for that I pay key attention to. Now you can see that pillar settings are taking place. You can see that the rods or the reinforcement, they have been protected by the bamboo to keep them in their line so that they don't deviate from the grid line. You understand? Yeah, so bamboos are very necessary to supporting the columns, okay, so that they don't deviate from their main grid lines. Okay, so pillar settings is very, very important, and as you can see, the pillar settings are so linear. Okay, the block work is going to match with the columns, and once the columns deviate, it becomes difficult for the mason. The mason then have to adjust the block work according to the pillar. But that is not how it is. We use the pillar as a reference to lay the block. You understand? We use the pillar as a reference to lay the block. And it's very, very important that we take key notes of all this. Okay? You see how linear the whole thing is? It looks so beautiful. You understand? It looks so beautiful. That's why I always say there's no shortcut anywhere to the right thing. Some masons do not have that level of IQ. So don't take your hard-earned money and dump it into a mason who is not, up there. When I say up there, you understand, because I don't want to sound offensive to anybody. But I want to make sure that you have paid money for a drawing and then went in for permit. And then you finish all this, and then you hand over this drawing to someone who cannot read. You get a mason who cannot read. I'm shocked. You understand? You bought a land at certain amount, so expensive. You get a drawing and it's so expensive. You paid money, 5,000, 6,000, 8,000 Ghana cedis. You pay to get a drawing. Okay, you pay to get a permit. And then all this done, and you give everything to someone who cannot read to build your house. How does that work? I mean, I don't understand this correlation. You understand? So make sure that whoever is working for you can read and understand, and those persons are abreast with new technologies. If not, you have to teach them. And in so doing, it becomes very challenging, because you have to be on these masons all the time. You have to tell them put DPM before they put DPM. You have to tell them that you have to do A, B, C, D before they do it, because they don't have none of that knowledge. They don't have any knowledge in those areas. All they do is just stack up the blocks and they're done. You understand? And before you know, your house is in a mess. Your entire house and your money is in a mess. So please desist from that. Seek consultation, get the right people to do the right job for you so that you don't lose your money. You understand? And people with such level of IQ, they add value to your property or your project because they see things and they'll tell you, oh, we can modify this to this level. We can do this, we can do that. And before you know, your house is looking so beautiful. You understand? Your house is looking so beautiful. So we are done with the blinding, we're done with pillar settings, and here we are with the foundation concrete casting. And before that, we have to lay our DPMs all over. DPM means damp proof membrane. It's a membrane that disallows any moisture from rising underneath the ground all the way to the top of the blockwork. So we use this DPM as a barrier between the moisture and the blockwork, such that you don't have any damp rising to affect your blockwork. So this is a membrane. Okay, a membrane is a barrier that disallows any permeability of water from rising underneath to the upper level. Are you with me? Yes. So there are various categories. What we are using right now is 300 MU. I think someone was trying to, put me in the direction that, okay, there is another grade of RMU, which is a 500 MU. And I'm wondering where that is used. So I think I did some few research on that. And areas that we use that 500 MU is not even within construction. Okay, so yeah, people try to throw information here and there without verifying. Okay, so 300 MU we have approved, and that's what we are using here for the foundation concrete cast. Okay, so right from the foundation concrete cast, we're going to proceed to the footing block work. Okay, footing block work, and that probably is going to take us about 2 weeks to finish the block work. Okay, yes, 2 weeks, as that is estimated. But my team, they were able to finish that within a week. Okay, a week they were done with all the footing block work. Same time, they have to do the pillar settings. Okay, the carpenter have to do the boarding, do the bitumen waterproof coating, and we're going to start with the laterite filling. So it is a journey I want to share with you. So buckle up and let's move in to this wonderful 4-bedroom house. This is going to be just like Madam Lee says. We are not stopping. We are just building and building and building. Okay, so if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I suggest this is the time. Go to the right hand side of your laptop, your TV, or you'll see a bell icon right there. Click on the bell icon and click it on again. You'll see all. Keep us on post notification, and right after that, give me a thumbs up, and that helps the algorithm of YouTube. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.